What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're playing a bit more Satisfactory update 4. So in the previous episode we left off with I believe we were just setting up the yes, we were setting up this, wasn't we? Yes. Ooh. Why do my leaves look like that? What? The wood's fine. The leaves look fine. Why do the leaves look like that? Strange. And yes, in the last episode I also did a mass clearing out of everything. So we got rid of all the trees, all the leaves, all the bushes. Sort of destroyed the planet, if you like. We landed, it looked pretty, and now I come in and ruin it. So yeah, the ore looks fine. The ingots look fine. The wire doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna go away for a couple of minutes and see if I can work this out. Hold on. Okay, that's sorted. That looks a lot better. I obviously somehow dipped one of the quality settings onto medium. Don't remember doing that. Maybe it was when I was just looking around doing some bits and bobs. But it's fine. It's sorted now. So yes, as I was saying, we did clear this area out, and I also cleaned a few of the tree lines down there, just so it wasn't bulked up. Haven't left this running. The only time it's been running is while I've been recording videos. So you can see we've got a fair amount of screws, hopefully a fair amount of plates, and a fair amount of rods. Now, the one thing I did want to check, because I know that backs up quite quickly, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen that often now the concrete stacks to 500, but I do want to just have a look to see how much we've made. That's much better. It is going relatively slow. Just wondering if I could get another. You see, it needs 45 a minute, so I can't even split it equally. It's like 60. Interesting. Okay, anyway, let's actually do something a little bit more productive. Doobie-doo, what should we do? I think we should finish off the solid biofuel configuration that I've got going on up there. Just because I logged on earlier and 2 of our biomass burners had actually cut off, so it's obviously drinking quite an amount of, sort of consuming the biofuel biomass fairly well. I still don't know why the leaves look like that. Everything else looks absolutely fine, yet the leaves look like that. Then again, we are on experimental. Okay, so where we left off. So we have this one for the wood, this one for the leaves. They're each going to go into their own, and they're going to make 20 biomass, which is about 300 a minute, which isn't too bad. That's going to make 60. So in total, we're going to have about 360 coming out of these machines in total. That's really interesting. But then I might just... I don't know whether it'd be worth maybe splitting this one off into 2 and having it have 2 onto this one, constructing biofuel. Or... because say this one only makes 60 a minute, and it actually needs 120 a minute, so it needs double that, but less than what this is producing. But then I might just leave it because we're in no major rush for solid biofuel. We've got most of these are actually fairly full up, but then I might bring the belt out, split it into 2 ways, and then build 2 constructors and have them going. If it will allow me to, that is. We'll just build one there. We'll just see how it goes, because I mean, as I say, I'm not that worried about it being overly efficient. And the other thing I found out, which is absolutely amazing, is I no longer have to hold spacebar. Like, you just tap. So, before, the little trick was you just hold your spacebar down rather than left mouse button. But now, just tap. That's amazing. So you can actually go off and do things whilst that is manufacturing it for you, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Because the other day when I was recording, I was still doing the typical hold down spacebar, you know, because then you can scroll through your social media, a bit like I said before in one of the previous episodes. But then I was looking through some forums on Reddit in regards to Satisfactory, because this game's amazing, and someone uploaded a video of it. And I thought, oh, hold on, no, that can't be right. That you know, there must be some trickery there. But no, it's true. You can you can actually do that now, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, a little top tip for you if you didn't know. Okay, so we need the orange one this way. We haven't got enough cables. Let's go and get some more cables. Tap the space bar. Look at that. Amazing. Yay! Okay, so just make a few more. We don't need an absolute abundance of them. But so we're going to merge them two belts together. I mean, it is going to be bottlenecked. I think what I'm actually going to do, this will be a better idea. We're going to have this one, because this is doing 300 a minute, right? So we can supply that. We do need to look into Logistics Mark II and get the faster belts, because them belts only do 60 resources a minute, which is annoying. But yeah, for solid biofuel, it needs 120 a minute. So we're going to be bottlenecked just merely on the fact alone that we've only got Mark 1 conveyors. So I think we're going to just leave that for now and concentrate on getting Logistics Mark II unlocked, and seeing what that is. I think it is... we can't. Okay, so we do need reinforced iron plates for that, to get that, and that will do 120. Okay. I mean, we could make them by hand. It might take some time. But then we could have an assembler which would take the plates and the screws, if I remember rightly, and that then would automate that. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna have that. We're just gonna put the stuff that we have already in there, just so that way it's progress nonetheless. And then I think we're gonna look into what we need to do to take that wire, and turn some of it. I think we'd split it. No, we can't do that. So we're going to get the wire made into cables. So how much wire does that produce? It produces 30 a minute. So we need another constructor. So we'll add that. We need more cables, of course. Okay, right, so we'll just pick up, need some wire, obviously. We'll pick some of the wire up from here. 354 should be more than enough. I'm going to build a ramp down here as well, I think. Just because at the moment we're running around and we're sort of having to go around the corner and back over on ourselves. So we're actually, I mean, it's not too bad, actually. Anyway, oh yes, ma'am, what did we... Aha, we can now scan for power slugs. So then we need to go and find a yellow power slug, and then obviously 25 reinforced iron plates and 100 cables. We'll be able to scan for that. I don't think I've made the object scanner just yet, so we'll have to have a look into that. Alien organisms. We do need 10 of these. I think I've got 6 or 7 of them. And I've only got 1 alien organs. Now, I know them spidery looking things, they carry organs as well. So just gonna make a few extra cables, just so that way we've got enough to sort of make our power poles and all that type of stuff, because we are gonna need them. I'm going to build a constructor down here and try and have copper wire and cables being made. So what I'm going to do though first is I'm just going to stick this just sort of there best I can. We're just going to have a look. So it needs 60 wire per minute, and that's only making 30 per minute. 30 per minute. So we would have to get it to probably 200%, wouldn't we, for 60 a minute? But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I haven't got any iron plates. Okay, alright, so we've got the plates now. Oh, can we build it? Yay! Okay, so that's going to take the wire, and it's going to need 60 a minute to make 30 cables per minute. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to put, if we can afford it, hopefully we can. Yes! We're going to have just a storage container here. And then we'll have that going into there. And then that way we should, eventually what will happen is the cables will build up in there. And then that way, thus filling this back up with wire. So we just need to get it powered. I'm hoping I've got enough power. I'm hoping. So then what we'll do eventually is we'll make like sort of, I'm thinking maybe not for now, but obviously in the future we will try and make a mega factory. But I think just for the time being, we'll just have like multiple factories. So we'll build just a little one up there for like copper production, and then we'll have this one over here for iron and screws and stuff like that, because, you know, because then obviously when you get later on you sort of need other bits and bobs. So I know like there's one recipe that warrants something like concrete and copper. Well, obviously at the moment we got concrete there, and then we got copper over there, so we'd have to bring it all together in sort of one go. So what else do we need? So we need more. We obviously need 500 screws for the part assembly. Now we should have 500 screws, which we do. I'm going to take 2 lots because I need to make reinforced iron plates on their own. We need 200 rods. I only have 188, so... Oh, actually, we'll do that. There. And then we have the 200 and 174. So we need more iron plates. We've got plenty of those. Plenty of those. So is this being bottlenecked at all? 5, 6, 5... Okay, so it is just keeping up, because it's only making 30 a minute. And that's what that needs. So with this one it's making 30. That needs 30. So that's basically 100% efficient right there. And then obviously it gets bottlenecked with the constructors. Okay. So we should have enough to get the part assembly stuff done. What else do we then need to do? We need... Well, first off, let's send this pod out. We haven't got the cables, obviously. But we'll get the stuff loaded up. There we are. Okay, so we need a fair few more cables. I might just steal some of the wire in the storage container. How many have I got on me? I've got 403. What's the recipe? How many do I need? Let's have a look. So for cables we need 2. Ah, okay. Okay. I just have enough. So I'm going to sit here and patiently wait for this. I want to see what happens. Whew. That actually didn't take half as long as I thought it would. So we've got enough. We've got enough now to just send that off. Boom. Yay.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Hey, we got some walls as well. Okay, so the assembler, we need 8 reinforced plates and 4 rotors. Now, I do believe obviously you can make those by hand. We've got 2 modular frames. That's not bad. Yeah, there we are, there we are, there we are. So. Oh, yeah, it's just rods and screws. Okay, so we need, I think it was it 4? I'll make 10. Just a nice even number. And that way I know I've got enough to make 1 or 2 assemblers. We need more reinforced iron plates. I'm pretty sure it was 8, but again, I'll do 10 as a nice even round number. Yeah, so we've got enough there. So, let's just quickly build it, see what it needs again, see what we can build here. Okay, okay. So, we need the reinforced iron plates. So we need 12 screws and 6 plates, which equates to 60 a minute and 30 a minute. So, that's not too bad. I mean, it wouldn't be 100% efficient because we would be supplying essentially 60 per minute of the iron plates, but we wouldn't be bottlenecked on screws. It's only 5 a minute. So maybe we'll go and stick that down now. Maybe just stick it sort of, I don't know. Unless we build a platform sort of up in the sky and then have it coming up on lifts. Otherwise we're going to stick a sort of a, what is it, an assembler here. It's just going to look sort of messy, isn't it? Do you know what? It'd be fine. It'll be fine, I promise. So, what we'll do is we'll just stick that there for the time being. Ow. Smack me in the face at the same time. There's the screws coming in. I believe this one's the plates. I just want to get it set up and then I could just leave it sort of running for the time being. And we'll actually have some reinforced iron plates because, you know, the problem is this game is, as everybody knows, if you've ever played it, it can be very sort of demanding. It can be very grindy. Which is why I've been thinking that I might actually live stream it over on Twitch. Just sort of obviously the mass gathering of bits and pieces, and I've got no wire. You know, because I understand that, you know, some people do enjoy watching the progress of the builds, you know, rather than me going away in my own time, building a massive factory sort of thing. And then people going, oh, but I wish I could have seen that, you know. So I might do that. Obviously, again, I'm new. I'm starting out, and you know, I may not be a massive success. I get that. But I'm willing to stick at it. I'm willing to make content that you guys find enjoyable. So, with that being said, let's just do power line about there. Now, I don't know if I've got enough power to run this. I guess we'll find out. Just got to wait for everything to load in. I might actually get it started with 500 screws. Oh dear. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, the dreaded sound. This is why I want these batteries already. That would have prevented that from happening. Okay, so power. Okay, we're going to make 4 more. We're going to make 4 more. But I'm thinking of actually taking these ones down and building just a... Oh, yeah, but how am I going to get up? Okay, so in other words, I'm just going to shut up and build these. Where? I don't know. Where should we? Oh, is it because you've run out? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take that wood and 3 of those. I'm going to make the solid biofuel by hand, just so that way they're a bit more effective and they run a little bit longer. And then I'll come back and I think that'll be it for the episode for the time being. But I'm not sure. Solid biofuel. Okay, so I can make 2,000 biomass and then 750 leaves. So hopefully that'll be a decent amount of biofuel. We'll be able to get it done. Oh, goodness me. Right, so we're making solid biofuel. We have been for like the last 15 odd minutes sort of thing. But I think we've got enough, so I'm just going to actually half these. Stick 100 in there, 100 in there. We'll do 160 in that one. There we are. So, we should be able to pull the switch. So, it was max 92. So, we are pushing the limits a little bit. But that's fine. I'm going to bin all these. And then we're just going to transfer all the biomass, solid biofuel. And then I think I'm just going to build the biomass burners over here. Just so then that way we've got that surplus energy if we do so need it. Okay, so we're going to attach that one to there and that one to there. And then we'll attach this one to here, that one to there, that one over there. So, now if we need it, we are going to turn these off. Because it doesn't appear that we need those just yet. Oh, turn that one off. Yeah, so that one's working and whatever else. So I think that's going to end this episode. And then next episode we're going to look into fully setting this up. As I say, I think what I will do is I'm just going to put this one into there. I might do that just quickly now. Just so we have that set up. Because otherwise it's just going to be a sort of a long waiting game. Because we don't have the pieces really, or the resources should I say, to actually make the stuff. So I want solid biofuel in that, and then I'm going to want solid biofuel in there. So there we go. So that's set up. I might just actually, as I say, just hook these up quickly before we end. I'm going to need another pole over here, and then we shall connect. That's going to be maxed out, but that's fine because we'll just put another power line here, and then we'll connect these two, and we are going to need these set up and running. So I'm gonna just turn on one more for now. So that way they do run, and hopefully that one's enough. If not, we have got two more going. So the wood's going through, leaves are going through. Now the only issue I've got is I've got the biomass here. So what I might do is just stick the biomass into here, just so that way it keeps it going. And the biomass in here as well. So then that way it just they run and they produce and stuff like that. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have a storage container here. Just so then that way we can store it. And then I will build another one. Oh, that probably wasn't very well in line, but that's fine. We'll just have that coming into there as well. And that should be quite nice. And then I can go out and do some more cutting downs of trees and stuff like that. And then hopefully we'll have just the right amount of solid biofuel that we need. Because so we've got these two turned off at the moment, so we have got a bit of surplus power if we need it. And I think next episode we're going to look into sort of maybe tidying this area up and building sort of maybe a vertical factory rather than a big massive wide one. And then we'll go from there, as I say. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to hit subscribe. for some more. Next time, as I say, we'll be sorting out maybe a vertical factory of some sort, so that'd be quite interesting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the channel. It does mean a lot to me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!